Please keep in mind that all of this is my interpretation and may parallel or be similar to other beliefs, but still will be my interpretation about all of this. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? This is my final video in my vision series, and I called it Jesus Walked Into the Room. Pretty classic there. This dream took place in an envisioned room that was very similar to a room in a church where a men's group met every Tuesday that I was a member of. And there were 12 men that made up that group, and they were very faithful. Sometimes we had more or less in the group. It was all just great guys. And Jesus appeared in my vision to all of the men that day. They all saw it in my dream. To clear the air, they did not actually see it, as it was my vision and not theirs. So straighten that out. Jesus sort of materialized, near the ceiling in a room next to ours. And then he sort of moved as he was moving towards our room. It was as if he was standing on this slide or something, because he sort of descended down as he walked towards the wall of the next room. Once he got close to that wall, the dividing wall, he materialized through it as he came through that. And as his body came through our side of the wall, he was radiant in his pure white robe. And he just glowed along with the silky white long hair. Jesus was really good looking, nice tan and everything. And this is the third and last time to date that I've seen Jesus in my visions, even right up to this very day. That's the last time I saw it. As he walked across that room, all of the men in that room were mesmerized, as seen by their looks on their faces from the light of the surreal glow as he walked into this room. And I was just standing there. Everybody else is sitting, I'm standing there. So Jesus stood face to face with me, but he said to all of us in that room, "Be ready to tell your story on how I rescued you for the Father. By sharing your stories, you will glorify my Father's name." Wow, be ready. Think about that. So how do you get ready to tell your story? Well, first thing is, I'm going to help you with that, but the first thing you have to do is have a story. If you have God in your heart through Jesus, you already have a story. It's already there. You just need to tell it. So in 1 Peter, it says, "But in your heart honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect." This means be ready to tell your story. So I picked this up from crew.org and give them some credit here, sharing your story. There's a lot of different ways to share your story and things, but this really stuck with me. Every time we tell our story, our testimony, we give honor and glory to God. And He's pleased with that. Why? Well, our story is actually the story of how God rescued us, me, you, and saved us. It's an eyewitness, or I, me, you witness account of how our lives have changed. It's the story of His pursuit of a lost, helpless, hell-bound soul, you, me, everybody, and the dramatic rescue to tear you away from the clutches of that mortal enemy and bring you safely into His eternal kingdom. Wow. It's the stuff movies are made of. And that retelling of your redemption highlights His character. That's what we call glorifying God, giving Him credit, highlighting His character, and acknowledging His work. Are you listening to this? Do you want to live again, basically? Even if you're not of God or you don't believe in Him, I challenge you to take just for 2 minutes and find a quiet place, because maybe you're hurting or something like that. You need to just kind of get some peace somehow. Just find a place that's quiet. Take time to clear your thoughts. Be still with your soul and your heart. Just listen. 2 minutes is all I ask. Close your eyes and try to figure out what you see in your mind or what your thoughts are. God will talk to you. He really will. And if you need help with that, contact a Vineyard Church near you, and they'll help you figure that out in a hurry. That's it, folks. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Have a great week. Give praise to the Lord, proclaim his name. Make known among the nations what he has done. Sing to him, sing praise to tell of all his wonderful acts.